Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Here is a good test. We're going to look at pulling apart from this date the month. Well, we know we can use the month function to do this. Here's another technique. We can use the text function to do this. You can also use the choose. Well, we've done a choose example earlier. Let's look here. Text B5 3Ms. Well, that's custom. And I showed you guys earlier how to customize this stuff by just hitting Control-1, but here we're hard coding it. Again, you can set this up individually, so you don't have to hard code this. You can just set it up in a box above or a filter. I call it a quasi filter. And what you're going to do is just, you can put whatever format you want. Here we have month. All we're doing is we're taking this out of serial number and we're going to put it into text. Just keep that in mind. As soon as we do this, we lose all date functionality. All we're doing is trying to pull this June out. Text will allow us to do that. In this example, the objective is to extract and display the month name from a given date. Keep that in mind, month name. As soon as we do that, we're moving away from date and over into text. There are multiple ways to accomplish this in Excel, depending on whether you want to extract the month name as text or simply display a valid Excel containing the month name. You can use this text function with a custom number format, as I just mentioned, such as mmmm, which would give you the entire month name or the abbreviation. Text BMM is equal to whatever month this is. Using the number format that you specify, the text function converts values to text. The date is lost in the conversion. Only the month name remains. To extract an abbreviated month name, such as Jan, February, and so on, we can just use a different configuration. If you only want to display the month name, you can format and date using a custom number format without using a formula. As I showed in the previous tutorial, Control-1, or if you're using Apple, Command-1. Select custom, and then, as I said, you can enter this data, all right? Choose function for greater flexibility. You can generate your own month names using choose month. You can enter anything you want in here. Typically, when you're dealing with choose, you have to put a number in here, but here, month takes care of that with this date. You can list however you want. After the initial argument, which is entered as month, specify the month names you wish to return as values in choose. The month function will extract a month number, and the choose function will use the number to return the nth value from a list. What happens, month will pick a number, and then choose will go 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever that number is. Month returns a number between 1 and 12, and then choose will select that number. That's it. Pretty simple. Said there's a lot of ways to do this. For me, this one's really simple. If you need to put this into text, so there's no conflict, in other words, dates sometimes are a conflict, you can just do this. Then you're dealing with a formula in the background. But you can always control case special if you just need a non-formula related text. Over here, choose month as stated. Here's the anatomy. Text B5 mmmm text. Convert a value into text with a specific number format. Chooses a value from a list based on its position number. And here's the layout. This is all I did was the index number would be month, B5, following the syntax here. Value, January, value, February. This would go all the way down January, February, March, April, May, if you were to go value 1, because these are each values. And then we have this month function, returns the month. That's what we're looking for. What you're doing is ignore the choose, and it says month, and you said B5. So month, we did this in the last tutorial. Month is just going to grab the month. We just said month. We're going to get June, and then we can format. Here, this is just another technique where we can use text. And remember, it's no longer date. Now, we can convert this over, and we'll get into how we do that later. But that's just a way to determine the month name from a reporting date. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Thanks.